Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Ima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a candle wax reading. It's a timeless reading, and when you are guided to watch this video is when you might need to hear some messages. I hope that everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you have been with me for a while or if you just joined, thanks so much. Let's see what is coming. What do we need to know? I have 3 candles here, one with the shell or whatever you call it, and one with the key, and the other one in with the soul stone. So try to think for a while and see which one connects more to you. You can pick one of them for this kind of reading, or you can pick more than one for different questions that you have and you want to get guidance. And we can start while you're picking your candle or candles. I want to let you know that September readings are coming out soon. Please go ahead and watch them. They're based on each zodiac sign. And if you're interested in a private reading, please go ahead and find my contact in the About tab. With that, let's start the reading. Let's see what do we need to know for each group. I'm going to start with the shell, and let's see the group that selected this candle. What do we need to know for them? What is the message for the faced group? Let's start. There's delay in something, but it's a gathering. I see some of you might be thinking about visiting a friend or some kind of reunion, but it's getting delayed or postponed. Someone might be delaying or postponing this reunion. There is someone is very busy. I see a very busy energy, work related for someone, and they're working on a heavy or important, or like, I don't know, some project, and or you might be called on to join a project. Maybe one of your friends, they got a big order or a big project and they might be calling you for help. It can be anything, but I see tables and people gathering and trying to, I don't know, put together a strategy. I see work-wise you're getting busy, or there's support from your friends. Some of you might go to a gathering, a get together. It could be a wedding or a restaurant. It's going to be busier than you thought. There might be some people there that you didn't expect, and it's actually fun and happy energy. For some of you, I see connections. You might happen to go in a restaurant and you happen to find some person and you get really connected, or maybe it's a work conference or something in those lines that you go for a different purpose, but you find a very, very good connection. It could be regarding love as well, and it's going to start a sparkly future for you. It's going to be very, very good opportunity. So be open. Don't stay at home. Don't limit yourself to your routine, your daily routine. The reading is telling me to stay a little bit out of your comfort zone, or be more cautious, or pay more attention to your environment. There are people that might be very, I see you're sitting next to someone. Again, for some of you, it could be start of a relationship that you will be always together, you show up together, but I feel the energy of a cafeteria or a restaurant. Yes, definitely something is going to start. There is a face-to-face conversation. I keep getting the energy from a grad school, from high school, or maybe from university people, or maybe workplace, that there is a place that people go eat, like a restaurant or maybe a cafeteria at work or in school, that things start to, maybe great ideas get forms there. Maybe you work in a hospital and you're on coffee break or you're on lunch break, and you get to see someone that you have been waiting to see them. I see them as a male energy, and you get to talk to them, and it's very fruitful. There's a lot of benefits for you. You gain from this, and actually again it might bring opportunities for you, both financial and emotional, or maybe there's some knowledge that you can get. I see someone is burning their hand. Be careful. Maybe something is hot and you're touching it. For some of you, I can say that don't get involved in other in things that is not really related to you. It might be something that there is a cautious sign on it, and you don't see it, or you don't pay attention to it. So you might be asked to leave it. I don't know how to say it. Maybe some colleague will say that you are stepping on my toes and this is my project, something in those lines, and that I can see. For others of you, I see beautiful bed. I don't know, some of you are building a house if you're a builder, or if your partner is a builder. I see beautiful opportunities for you. There might be something that you have been waiting for a long time for that, and now it's coming into reality, and it brings a lot of money. There's guidance for you from someone who you see them, you talk to them, but it's not like something that they come and give you advice, but you have them as a role model, as a guru, and maybe they don't even know, but you really pay attention on their behavior, or maybe the way they dress up. I see a ceremony for females. I don't know what it can be. I see only female energies together, but there might be something that, I don't know, like a traditional celebration or something like that. It's like females are cooking together, like they are there to cook. Maybe it's a cooking class for some. Be careful something doesn't go to the waste, specifically if you are cooking. Make sure, or if you have a cooking class, somehow that comes to my mind that a lot of ingredients are going to be wasted, something like that. Someone might have a creative idea about that, about cooking or about something in those lines. I see a child is playing with a ball. Maybe some difficulties for a child to eat. Maybe they don't eat, and they're very picky with food. Someone is definitely very picky with food, and again I see that in a concept of wasting food. So if you have a child that is very picky with food, try not to, try to plan in a way that as much as you can not waste anything. Someone is coming from far away, or they're coming a long way, and they're entering to the interesting time of their life. Maybe they have changed something, they have made a move, or they came out of a relationship, or they're starting a new relationship. Maybe they left a job, or they left the school, they just graduated. So a phase in your life is getting into its end, and a new phase is starting. And I see helping hands are already available for you. Again, the example I can say is like someone who's graduated, and like they're starting an internship, and they're like, I have no experience, but where they go, people are very helpful, people are going to help them, and it's easier than they thought. And it can be just an example, and you can see if it applies, the energy applies to you, not the exact same scenario. Beautiful energy for you. Again, I see some wasteful energy. Be careful about like your milk if it goes bad or stuff like that. Someone is going to like on vacation or traveling, and they come back and they see food is like which is not good anymore in the fridge, or maybe the electricity is gone, and like you have power out problem or outlet problem, and you come back and things in your freezer or in your fridge have been decayed. So that's also something I can see. Eat more apples, that's what I see. Someone is buying flowers, or maybe something in a pattern of flowers, maybe a jewelry, piece of jewelry, or like some kind of I don't know, dress or something with the pattern of flowers. Well, that was for group number 1 who chose the shell. Now we go to group number 2 who chose the key. So for the key, let's see what do we need to know for group number 2 who selected the key. What is the message? Oh, there's a beautiful rose. That's good. Something is blooming, something is getting into shape. You have to be patient a little bit. I see a wedding, and I see a palm tree. So I don't know if someone is in Florida, so someone is in maybe California or Mexico, somewhere with palm trees. I see a beautiful wedding there. You might get invited. It's very pleasant, very nice. And I see, of course, water. It's close to water. There might be a problem with a laptop or internet. I see connection problem, connection difficulty. Maybe someone needs to go and reboot their router, or check the system, or maybe see the manual. Someone is checking the manual, someone is checking the map. For some of you, if you're traveling, you might lose your Wi-Fi, or maybe if you're traveling somewhere, you don't have reception. So be careful. I see some connect, and that might cause delays for you. Again, be aware of time differences if you are traveling, because I see something shocks you about like time or about connectivity. And be careful about deadlines. Someone is really in love with you, but you really don't feel the same. or it might be the vice versa. And this person really wants to talk, and the other person who's not interested is trying to escape and find a way out of this. Maybe hear them out once, and find a way to tell them that if you're not interested, just be very positive, or be very open, because I see that you don't communicate that, and they have mixed they think they got mixed reaction from you. By the end of the year, rabbit, I see some beautiful advancements coming for a lot of you. I see you might get married in the year of rabbit, or there is something big happening in your life. Something is being free, setting free. Again, it can be really someone who's getting their freedom back, maybe someone, I don't know, anything in those energy that can be aligned. Big delivery shipment for some of you, big gain for some of you is happening. I see a person with a huge figure, and again, it can be your help energetically who's helping you. Some of you, maybe you have felt whatever I want, it comes. Like I would say, oh, what if I could have pizza, and then you open your app and you see that, oh, pizza is on sale, or like something like that. It's for small things, you get them instantly, and you say, oh, maybe it's a good time for me to make big wishes. Yes, that's it. It's a good time for you to make big wishes. I see pomegranate. You will be very healthy, and you're trying to eat very healthy. I see you on your phone opening different apps. You're looking for something, searching. I don't know what it exactly is, but there is a reason. I mean, you're not just scrolling up and down. I see salt and pepper. I don't know, maybe some of you are looking for restaurants, or maybe you are developing an app. Someone is maybe watching from Greece, or they're traveling to Greece or Italy. I see bags on bags of money, and I don't know what that exactly can mean, because it's a lot of money. There might be some good investments for you that is bringing cash. Maybe you make an app or something small, because I see some people are doing business from their phones, on their phones, and it actually brings a very, very good income for them. This is huge income. Make sure that you have some savings, and it's going to be peaceful for your future. Again, I see liberty, I see freedom for a lot of you. Again, you might be free from some debts. You might be making some money that you can pay some debts, maybe credit card and things like that. You might go back and return something which makes you feel really well. I see that you return keys. Maybe you were leasing a car or something. You maybe borrowed your friend's car, but you're returning it, and you feel very good about it. Someone is washing their hands. If you're a surgeon or a doctor, I see you'll be very busy. A good opportunity is landing on your lap, and you will take care of it. You need to take care of it. It's going to be an extremely prosperous opportunity. You have been waiting for it. I see twins. Don't speed if you're driving. There might be accidents, specifically if the weather condition is not optimal. I see a lot of big shifts and quick movements and quick shifting energies. People might be in bad temper, specifically at work, or maybe in your family. You might not expect what you hear, so be a little bit patient with people, or you yourself try to be calm as much as you can, specifically with your words. Someone is making tea. Someone is whispering in their pet's ear. Maybe like they say, I love you, or like you're so cute, something like that. But you can have a bird as a pet. And interestingly, I don't know, I see a talking bird. Someone has a talking bird, or they're teaching the bird what to say. That's really nice. Love is in the air for a lot of you. I see opportunities for romance. There is a blockage that you need to pass or overcome, but you can, and it's done. It's so fragile. The blockage is so fragile, and you can easily overcome that. Well, that was it for group number 2, those of you who selected the key. So now let's move to the last group, those that they selected this pink stone. Let's see what is the message for group number 3, and what do they need to know? Well, group number 3, you are testing the waters. You are being very cautious, specifically in spending, or someone is being very cautious in spending, and they are making you a little bit frustrated. They might be like a father figure or your husband, your spouse, and they're like, oh, let's see before we spend money. Let's see how. Let's find out. Maybe let's do more research. They want to buy something, a laptop or something, or maybe bigger things. They are like doing a lot of research, or maybe it's you. I mean, it's a good thing, but I see that some people are frustrated with this habit and they don't like this pattern, and they see that this is bothering them, that this person is spending so much time for a little gain. And this person might lose opportunities. So that's just something. But again, test the waters, evaluate the situation. Don't go too quick, don't go too slow that you miss the opportunity. There is someone who, or some energies here that they feel like things are not going well, they're like useless, hopeless energy. But again, I see that's because of delays. They're tired of delays, or they think things will never happen, and they might be even crying, like they have lost hope. They're like, it's never going to happen, and because of that, what they say is manifested. Sometimes what we say, as I said for the previous group, if you say, oh, I really wanted to have pizza, and maybe you say it all the time, most of the time, but one day when you say it, you keep getting the ads that you want, or you get a rebate, or someone brings pizza, or like those incidents. So sometimes, not always, what we say is really exactly manifesting. So don't give negative thoughts a chance in your brain to overcome your power and be like in your decision making section of your brain. Be very smooth, and try to, because I see that you have been waiting for the thing that you want or this person wants, and if it's not that, they'll just not accepting anything else. I see that someone is not accepting credit cards, or someone is just accepting cash for some business. If you're traveling, make sure you have the correct currency. For this group, I see what you want is happening, but with big delays. So try to get yourself out of the energy of waiting and focusing on this thing. There is some means of transportation that you might buy, or it might need repair, but I see that in the end you will say, oh, this is brand new. It's like brand new. You might find a very good deal. Actually, maybe your investigation and research to buy something will pay out, and you might really find a very, very good deal to purchase, and you get a huge gain. Actually, you might even buy something, or maybe you want to sell something that you are debating. I don't know exactly what, if you wait or if you move forward to complete the transaction, but whatever you do, I see that you will get, in the end, with some delay, you get a very good profit. So don't worry about that. Some of you are again sad, you're upset, you're waiting to hear from someone and it hasn't happened, but it will be. You just need to disconnect from this energy and let it a chance to move forward in the divine direction. Maybe start going to the gym or do some activities to change your attention from this thing. Whatever this thing is that you are focused, is just taking too much of your mental energy or your inner energy, and you just need to refocus. And it might be a letter that you're waiting for, but it will come. So just wait for it and be patient. What else? Okay, let's see. For group number 2, this is gonna bring a lifetime security for you. So don't lose your hope, and the news that you have been waiting for, the person you have been waiting for, is coming. So again, the reading is repeating that to me, and that's what I'm saying all the time. I see a bird who's sitting alone. Some of you might have maybe your spouse, your friend, your partner, your child, your parents, they have left maybe on a trip somewhere temporarily, and you miss them so much. Like I see the empty nest thing that some people are experiencing, or someone is missing something. But this reunion comes together. You just need to be a little bit more patient. Someone is buying a piece of gold or jewelry, which is very, very nice. There is some wedding news. Someone is proposing, and they're talking to their friends that I want to propose to this person, or to their family that, you know what, I want to move forward with this person. But again, I see some negative thoughts that you might have, or this some other person might have, and that will cause delays. I see some delays that are caused, and those are just part of the game, and you just need to be very patient with that. um, I see someone is saying, is really grateful for something. You might help someone, or someone might help you, and this brings a lot of peace or a lot of gratitude. Someone will be very thankful. If nothing makes you happy, if you're too upset, or for any reason you're saying that nothing makes me happy these days, try to make others happy. There are many people in the world now that we can make them happy with small things, with a cup of coffee, with a little donation, with even a smile, with something nice, or with helping people have some financial problems, that if we can help them, that will make them happy, and this eventually make us happy. So if nothing makes you happy and you feel like things are, life is useless and hopeless, no, you can make it happy for other people. Some things that you have, and maybe trips, travels, money doesn't make you happy, but there's those things can make other people happy. So keep that in mind. With that, I'm gonna close the reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and until the next time, stay blessed.